YouTube check 1 2. YouTube check 2 3. Yo, check 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 1 2 check. El sonido está tremendo y perfecto, me dice mi señorita. Muchísimas gracias. Te lo agradezco. Besitos, besitos y abrazos. No one can hear this, but Lioness except you. Imagine I started it off like that, a video. Imagine I started off with "Qué pasión de Cristo, damas y caballeros." Okay, I gotta get ready. I gotta do this. Last night's thread of analysis came in, right? We talked about the potentials of lows into the 294.92 to 293.62. And we expressed a very tough resistance, guys. A very tough resistance into the areas of, what is it here? 303.74 and your 306.78. So this was your total range top that we expected to bounce from this area down here, right? So yes, admittedly, we came down to 295.28 out of the 294.92. So enormous miss there. And but we still were able to meet the topside targets that we wanted. Now, the thing that we actually wanted was to break out of that section there, and that proved to be the more difficult thing to observe. I understand, guys, I know, but we did kind of talk about this, right? We spoke about the should we have enough momentum leading into these top sides? Only then are we going to be able to tell if we can continue on the upside. Now, many things actually led to this top side target. And I mean, as far as this prior chart right here, right? You guys remember this the inverse head and shoulder here that we talked about. Well, sure, that's one of the reasons, right? And as you can see, that inverse head and shoulders has massive targets to the upside. But what could it be, right? Do we have further upside? Well, I have a signal here that's firing off, and it kind of changed the structure a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and show you this, guys. I'm going to go ahead and kind of twist the perspective of what we're observing here, and I hope that you enjoy this one, though. But before we get started, please do me a favor, team. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Do everything necessary to get this thing to live long, thrive, and survive. My name is Arca, coming at you at 9:50 p.m. Pacific time, Tuesday, September 16th, and also at the eve of rate cuts. Well, I certainly hope that we get a rate cut, right? This is also this could also be a catalyzer here, right? It can be a catalyst for upside continuation should it be cut in a specific manner. We've already priced in a 25 BIP, right? We've also just recently received some news that we potentially have another 50 bips of cut. Well, I have a feeling that if the market, remember guys, do not use this as any type of guidance here. We're not here to guess what the Fed is going to say, what the Fed's going to do. We're here to react upon their decisions, which, by the way, they also react. They react on forward data, right? As soon as the hard data comes in, then they actually will make the appropriate moves according to them. So I think that if we cut a 25 BIP, then we might face a bit of a correction. Now, the broader markets, I also want to mention today that the broader markets did kind of fall a bit, right? Not necessarily fall. It's just such a huge gap up from the prior day, and then the futures contracts exploding to the upside in traditional markets, and then even XRP and all the assets kind of running towards this upside. It was kind of a huge day, right? So some breath or maybe a break or a breather would be needed or maybe considered, right, guys? We're going to face a little bit of a contraction here, right? There could be some sideways trading as we approach some of these critical lows, but I am still going to show you that perspective on the maybe it's a formation here, okay, guys? So just know that I'm potentially thinking that if they cut 25 bips, well, the market would, since we already priced that in, the market would essentially kind of retrace maybe a mean reversion from our top sides and then recover. Now, there is some talk, although there isn't an actual data back for this, but there are talks about the probabilities of cutting a 50 BIP. Now, I'm not going to tell you that I know that it's going to happen or not. That's not my business, right? So, but if it does, what I can speculate on is that the markets might actually run hard on that, since we never priced in the potentials of cutting at a 50 BIP, right? We've priced in so far. What I believe is that we've priced in the three-quarter BIP, right? All that, and the potentials of a cut of about just a 25 BIP. I have no idea what could happen upon the cutting of 2, meaning 50 bips. That could certainly push the markets up higher, as the tailwind to that would be it's going to be a little easier to open credit, to borrow money. It's going to be a little easier for the even dealerships for cars and mortgages, everywhere, guys, everywhere. Right, and that's going to be, further down the line. But those are my thoughts as far as that is concerned. Now, I want you to remember what we were talking about here within this inverse head and shoulders, right? So we had this left shoulder here, right hand shoulder, the coloring book lines here, right? And your head. Now, this does have a pretty nice target to the upside, but what I want to kind of shift here is the perspective. Because this perspective that I'm about to show you is actually a strong potential for invalidating this huge head and shoulders that has been kind of mentioned, kind of seen before, right? All that. But it's not this. So if I can just maybe have you consider this as a shoulder, right? But not this. I want you to consider this as a shoulder and then shift the head here, right? Just shift the head like this. More of a parallel bottom, just like this here. And this would be your head down here. So if we are looking at this as an inverse head and shoulders, maybe we have a shot at something, and kind of this is a hint for something else. The incredible thing is that we're within some of the support zones that we kind of were looking for anyway. So if that really does play out, guys, this is a huge target, right? I want to be abundantly clear here. I'm not suggesting that we're going to explode to the moon. I'm giving you probability bases, I'm giving you a probability basis behind this thesis here, right? So if this is your neckline up here, right, then we have the probabilities of using, of course, your traditional outlook on this, right, guys? So we'll bring this thing all the way down from the neck to, you know, your lowest part of the head, and then we'll apply the shoulder here, you know, to the middle of the shoulder. So this is introducing us to a target of around 317, which is pretty damn confluent when observing price action historically, right? So yeah, we have an outstanding amount of resistance there. It looks like a huge amount of support down in this area here, which is confluent to all of these things up there. Yeah, guys, I already see a potential range for your probabilities of take profit. In fact, let's just go ahead and kind of draw it in there so that we are eternally aware over what the probabilities could be here. Okay, so I would say just around these targets here, 314.53 to around 1791 could be the reaction here from this gigantic inverse head and shoulders. Now, if I show you this on a bi-hourly time frame, take a look at what it looks like, right? Here we go. It gets even more obvious and more obvious as we, you know, take a look at these as we refine the time frame is what I'm trying to say. Okay, guys, I want you to remember to when you join the Discord, there's gonna be imposters. Somebody's gonna reach out to you. Somebody's gonna tell you, "Oh, I'm Arca, and I will never talk to you again. This message is just to remind you to turn off your message." Guys, hell no. You think I do not have that time. I will never reach out to you first. I will never friend you first. I will never, ever anything you first. Okay, guys? So make sure that the account looks like this here, right? This is your boy Arca right here. And make sure that you adopt the tag, right? Make sure that that tag is here, guys. If you need to validate it, make sure that you ask for a voice, you know, for a voice validation. And I will speak to you and I will name you. Okay? So I do not offer copy or mirror trades ever. I am the one and only Arca, so make sure that it does say these things. And this play sign is just because I'm live with the team. Make sure that this has a negative symbol, okay, guys? And the opportunity to join the trading team, guys, is coming to a close for the one price, fully grandfathered membership fee, right, guys? That is in the description below. Make sure to get that. Make sure to get that, guys, before the close of guys. It's gonna be September 17th. At nighttime, that's when it's going to expire. Regardless if we reach the 30 people or not, there are 8 seats left. Okay, guys. So make sure to acquire that. Send the proof of purchase to ARCABULLS@gmail.com, and I shall provide you with your premium algorithm when you join the trading team with the fully upgraded grandfathered lifeline plan. Okay, guys. Enough with the shilling here. Let's go ahead and come back to the analysis and see what is up. Okay, great. So yeah, guys, I'm thinking here that it would be the worst thing for us to guess where the upside is going to go, right? Because this is not our job. You know, the Fed coming in with that decision is going to be a critical component for the continuation to the upside on many things here. Your total crypto cap, which, by the way, met, we've already met many of the targets that we wanted from the breakout out of this wedge. So this is introducing to you the continuation to the upside based on the total capitalization from cryptocurrencies here, right? So if we have the upside continuation, we'll check this 4-hour time frame out. Does that not look like an inverse head and shoulders too? Damn, bro. Like, it looks pretty damn solid, right? Okay, what if we actually up the time frames here? Let's just see what comes out of price action on your total capitalization here. If we just look maybe like this, either the 12-hour or the daily, right? Maybe we can look at the 24-hour, and the 24-hour displays here a very, very nice bull flag, textbook formation here, guys, and it is absolutely built on the upside. Continuation formation is live. Okay, guys, so let's go ahead and determine what that target can be here for your total crypto cap. And this very likely leads to the second take profit target that we've been observing here from the breakout of this falling wedge. Okay, well, let's go ahead and add that target straight to the very top side of this and check that target out, guys, landing perfectly at 4.17 trillion, just like the way we analyzed this to be a couple weeks back, or I don't know, whenever we started, right? So this is already looking pretty good, guys. Your macro markets in cryptocurrencies are looking very, 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 very positive, right? Now, I know this is always a sore subject here, guys, but this is your Bitcoin dominance, and we are catching some upside price, of course. I get it, right? But if we are starting to look at the potential closures of some things here, guys, for example, your 5-day time frame closing in 18 hours, which is the next day at it's closing at around 5 p.m. Pacific time, I believe it is. So this is coming to a close. Your 4-day time frame is coming to that similar close as well. And of course, your daily time is coming to that similar close as well. What that means is that your 5-day time frame would actually have just around 5.15 hours prior to the close of this bar, right? When you see this countdown roughly at the 5:15, this would start to decompress, right? So they would start showing us a potential decompression. The 50% zone could be observed in many different, throughout many different targets, right? But for me, the distance matters greatly here. So I would say that the pullback can last to about 58.08% on the dominance chart, and center bound would be just about 57.98, and your lower bound here, this is a 50% distribution here, guys. So this in here, right? And then when you draw your little box in this thing, it's just you're gonna see how that dispersion is kind of working, right? So let's go ahead and put this little box here, and we're gonna try to just make sure to, finish this up here pretty quickly here. There we go. All right, guys. So perfect. This is presently an area that I do believe we might get type of pullback. Okay, guys, and it's you kind of could see it even in price action, right, guys? Ascending channels usually lead for some downside, and you know what? Screw it, guys. I know that I'm explaining to you these things. I know that you like to see them, so I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it here as fast as humanly possible, and move right along, right? So something like this, right, guys? Check this out. Your resistance levels, your support levels could be actually right around like this here. So that means that you do have this probable ascending channel with a chance of breakout that is very, very rare. And what the rare is, the inverse head and shoulders in here. So we have an inverse head and shoulders built on the upside. That's not typically the best, but it is facing higher lows and higher highs, which is always a positive thing for price. So should this thing break out to the upside, you will have a very rare breakout and no retrace whatsoever. But it's okay. It's not going to happen until around the 5-hour close, which is roughly I don't know. That's going to be around. Yeah, that's going to be just before the traditional markets close. So you have two potential targets, right? We're going to go ahead and take them into consideration right now. So this is going to be your upside. I think that we could do this by, I don't know. Let's just say that we would do this around. Let's say that just before the Fed speaks, this thing could get an upside to around 56.68, and that would prove downside in crypto land. But if it actually plays the true momentum that it actually needs, then we would be essentially trading this trend here, right? And the downside would be expressed like this. Take into account your total width here. You apply this to the area where you think you're going to break out of, right? And break down out of, and you're leading towards that 57.98%. That's kind of what I think may actually happen here. This would be a bull trap, right, in your dominance chart, and then capitulation very, very likely to happen. In fact, that would be the building block to our larger time inverse head and shoulders for continuation, guys. This looks like I'm not saying it's going to happen, but the probabilities look pretty damn good for it, guys. Okay, so guys. As soon as BTC, your Bitcoin dominance starts dropping, that's going to be your upside on things like XRP, HBAR, XLM, Ethereum, and stuff like that. Okay, guys. So I wouldn't open up long-term positions, guys, until after the Fed. Usually, and I speak to you based on many pro traders that I know. And typically speaking, Fed days are hands off, right? And the easier trades are usually presented the day after the Fed. Okay, guys. So I think this is a pretty good place to leave off. Should you have any questions or concerns, please go ahead and get in touch with me. But for now, I will speak to you very, very Jerry Scary Larry soon, right? Adios and adios. Please take, guys, please take into consideration never to take anything of what I speak of here as any type of financial advice. Never, never do that, please, okay? I need you to do your own due diligence and everything will be cool. But with that said, I wish you well, a very, very good rest of your night and or day, and I will catch you at the bell mañana. Adios, team. Oh yeah. Okay, guys. Very good. Very, very cool. Let's see. Yeah, guys, I think I mean, to be honest with you guys, I know that Lemmer, I love you, brother. I love you so much, dude. I just want people to kind of use their imaginations, you know, and shift their perspectives. Never be limited to only one perspective, right? As long as we are imaginative and accepting over opinion and things like that, you know, then maybe we have an edge. But yeah, as far as this chart, guys, I feel like I feel like there's a shot at this, right? So notice how on this prior chart I was talking about a resistance of if we broke to the bottom side, your BTCD, guys, this is a 30-minute time frame, and I don't know what's about to happen here because they are both looking the same, right? So that means that they, in some essence, had some correlation, but that is not the truth. If you would like to see, just real quick, because people are going to ask about this, this is my 40 right over here, guys. This is my 49-inch wide to see the entire chart, right? My entire screen, all the way across, right? So, okay, notice how I'm going to try to make it as big as I can and also block the drawings. See if I can't get these to be, let me see. Okay, yeah, see if I can get this to be a little more, like, you know, at least so you can see as much as you can from the tiny screen. Okay, and this one as well, right? So we'll try to make it as big as we can. So 1 hourly would be the time frame, right? Okay, so right here, what I want you to notice is that even though there is like this similarity happening here, right? I want you to notice where the cursor is on this chart when I'm around here. So take a look at the cursor. Here we go. See the downside on BTC dominance, right-hand side? Look at the upside, and then look at this. Look at this. Then we'll go upside. We're continuing to capitulate on BTC dominance on this side, and we have massive upside on your XRP. Right, and this thing would just continue to the upside here and really bottoms out your BTC dominance, right? Bottoms out down here, which is topping out on this right over here, right? So as you see, the charts are completely inverse. So although it looks the same, it's not the same time frame. So I mean, if you're Arca, like if you're talking about inverse, you know, or whatever, then how is it that we're not seeing a head and shoulders on this side of the price action, right? Well, that's the thing here, guys, is that we're just gonna have to play it smart. I don't know. I have no idea why we're not seeing it, right? But what I will say is that it's still a bearish formation. Nonetheless, it is a bearish formation. All right, so yeah, guys, I think that there could be some further downside here. I mean, we're at regression now, so let's just see if that actually happens. And I know, guys, it's difficult to see. It really is difficult to see through your phones, right? For those of you who are on the phone, I mean, just let it loose right now. It was tough to see this. Please let me know in the chat, team. In the chat. Something like this right here. you know, because it's all the way at the top. Man, imagine that if you're using your phone in vertical, you won't be able to see nothing. You will not see anything at all. Oh, dude. And yeah, guys, you know what? Oh my goodness, man. Let's see. Great explanation. Lemmer, I love you, my brother. NVIDIA and XRP and inverse head and shoulders kind of look similar. Dude, that could be your canary in the coal mine, right? It could be giving you the clues for the clues for the broader market. Your upside on XRP would be not until no, not yet. There's going to be downside even more. Yeah, it looks like it could be, dude. It looks like it actually could be 4 days of downside, but that may have already happened. Dude, I think it did. Nice. Let's see the 4 days of downside on this. You're looking at an ATR low of, oh my goodness, is that? What is that? Did I? Hold on. Let me see. Everything was pivoted to the downside, or what was it? Yeah, everything was downside. Okay. And then official upside started. It started at the 4 day. Okay, fine. The 4 day low was 281.91. We faced 295. And this, 18 hours and 47 minutes, this 4 day is saying that this would go to 315.40. 315.40. So if that really is the case, do I have it over here? I'm just going to validate this real quick, guys. Let's see. 315.40. I feel like I set a target around there, no? It was a bull flag, I think. It might be in here. Let me see. Oh, the inverse head and shoulders. The new one. You hold it upside down. Nice. 317. But the new head and shoulders on this here is measuring this target. Look at this. 314.53, 316.19, and 317.91. And what's cool here, I don't think I'm going to be able to see this, especially not through here. But what I was going to show you is actually your breaks, right? So just roughly this here, we can create another zone like this, right? And do the same thing, the same treatment for the downside, just like this here. That's introducing to you to quarters, right? Your quarter on the downside is 315, what do you know? 41. Right here. So 315.41, and that's what I'm catching here as, oh my goodness. Daily, hourly. Wow, that's amazing. Hold on, let me see were we in a 4 day anywhere here? Man. Okay, yeah, I believe, let me see the daily. So your daily ATR top is a 315.40. Okay, that's cool. That is just outstanding. Let's see, view up. Okay, perfect, guys. Yeah. I think now I feel a little more secure on this. The thing is, guys, is that it's still, man, I keep on forgetting. It's like the catalyst, dude. It's never a dull moment. Oh man. Yeah, guys. So this new inverse head and shoulders certainly leading towards massive confluence here with statistics. So yeah, guys. Please consider all avenues here, guys. Please be safe, okay? But yeah, that was it for XRP. Let me take a look at that play, guys. The GDC play, as I do believe that there was some kind of a I think it was a 5-day close on that, and we were experiencing the retrace. Oh yeah, guys, by the way, guys, I mentioned BMNR as an everyone play. Did anyone get in on this when I mentioned it before it started running, right? I put an at everyone in the trading room, and I said, guys, pick up these whatevers, and potential top sides can lead into your 57s and 59 by the end of the day. Of course, didn't get the 59 just yet. Let's see, what's the approximate low again, Arca? On which one was it? I'm like losing my XRP, the potential low. Let's see, just real quick, right? Well, number one, I think we might be there already, but I don't remember how I don't even remember charting that low out. Let me see. I'm going to take my drawings out. Here we go. You don't got no options? All right. So, just to be as, wow. Okay. No downside. 10, 15 minute time frame, no downside. Damn. 20, 30 minutes. Oh my goodness. 30-minute time frame is ridiculous. Guys, oh my goodness. That 30-minute time frame is stupid right now. Like, that is likely, very likely, cascading into a couple hours here at least. So the top end on this 30-minute, I mean, it's already green, right? So it's closing in 12 minutes. So it's going to retrace here pretty soon, unless it already did. So this is leading towards your 30. Yeah, man, this is leading towards your 302, and you know what the 302 is, right? We've already had the 302 as a resistance. Like, this is one here, 301.85. We also had the confluence of other closures right back into the other chart too, right? 302, I think it was. Yeah, well, I mean, I guess it could be those splits in half, right? Like in here, right? 302 is actually a 50%. Yeah, 304 is actually the 50%. So that means that if you're facing a 302, your 302 might as well thesis is kind of what I care about more than anything now. Yeah, so I guess these lows are going to be the one, 301.85 to 301.10. $5 XRP. Let's see. I love how excited you get. It's infectious. Oh my goodness. Guys, yeah, there's been times to where I'm like, oh my God, we just saw this, Oh man. When me and Sebastian trade, we also do that, right? We get excited. Whatever. I mean, it's cool. You guys heard me the other day too. I didn't want to scare anybody here, but yeah, the lows are likely this here, 301.10, 301.85, potential liquidity grab into the $3, 2 zeros and 62. I really, really think that this is getting ready for a pop. And I'm wondering if that's the same case for the broader markets, right? Because the ES feels like it's coming down to test the lows of its day like during the 24-hour market. So I'm wondering like what that could do. Lemmer, thank you so much for assisting me, brother. Let's see. So I gave the low right there, right? So, and I got you, Michael. I got you. All right, team. Yeah. So that's primarily the story here. So I hope that you can, in some way, shape, or form, just be safe here. We're gonna get the 4-day closure on this, right? Yeah. And this is already it's still down, right? So this could, remember I spoke about a potential downside. It's not for sure. So if this, I guess if it drops, Team XRP, you're that's still the lowest area that I could ever consider here would just be, right about here, like 290, like 297. And that would be a liquidity grab. Okay, guys, 297 would be a massive liquidity grab and likely a gigantic jump to the upside, but I wouldn't suggest you wait for that target. It may not reach. It may actually reach it too fast, and below that is, you know, should we get some bad news. Okay, guys, very cool, very cool. So that is officially XRP. Let me just make sure that this thing is at least uploading, right? So I haven't actually gotten it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. I hate it when it's the Fed and like it's just they're all over the place, dude. And that is just incredibly annoying, but then also it may be very good for the markets. It's just I feel like the dude he's just you got $3, you got 301. Oh, let's go, bro. Yes. No. I need to do a GDC video. So the one that I'm going to do here, guys, is just that one. GDC. I'm not putting up NRGV right now because the play is there, right? Actually, you know, Double X called me and he said, what do you think it's going to do? It's at 321. I'm like, where did it go to? He goes, I asked him, like, where did it open, or what's the low? What's the high? And I was just able to give him a quick little thesis and tell him that, well, the probabilities, like by what you're saying, is that this would probably close at around 230. And, you know, we got, right? And so it doesn't always happen like that, but the guy is really, he assists in his description. So that's a very positive thing, very good thing to consider. Okay, guys. So, yeah, I'm impressed over what XRP could start doing here, guys. This is really powerful. It is very, very powerful. Okay, so heads up on those potential entries, and then everything will be good. Oh, you know what, I should probably put it, shoot, hold on, there we go. Let's put the receipts on this, and then I'll just kind of print it here, guys. I'm not going to print on the what is it called, I'm not going to print these charts in the Arca's lounge where we talk, because I don't want to encourage trading right now, guys. Of course, I'm putting it out here for you guys because you guys need to know. But yeah, so 301.11, and then also a potential liquidity grab. So a bar down to 299.73 could still be possible. Okay, guys. You want trade rate cuts, but I would give that up to see Trump's reaction. Yeah. Oh my goodness, that will blow a gasket. So, yeah, guys, these are your targets here, and I think that we may actually try for a, what did I say? It was going to be like a 314. Was it 304? Sorry, like 304.28, I think it was. And that would be the top side of the price action here. Damn, that would be retracing all of that. Wow. Okay, well, I guess that would be it. 304.14, 304.20, actually 304.90. And this would be your potential take profit. Yeah. And these would be your entry conditions. Guys, man, please, just make sure that you remain safe. This is going to spank you. Spank. And it's not going to be fun. Okay. So, yeah. You know what? Downside. Yeah, I guess it would be, right? So, downside validation of supports, probably down to the area that we were in, right? Get a little zigzag here. More zigzag at other gaps. Another zigzag. And continuation to the upside right here. 100. Powell gonna spank us. Yeah, dude, he's gonna probably spank us. And he's gonna spank us like over and over and over. He'll swing the market. Remember? Oh, dude, the way that guy plays, it really sucks. He knows that he's got the markets by the balls. Oh my goodness. So here is that, and that. Super duper. Let's see. Arca, didn't you need money for the class to trade with? Start taking bets? Not yet. But I was gonna do it out of my own money. But I also mentioned that we could do like a small pool or something, maybe I don't know, $200 between everyone, right? $300, and then that the proceeds can be used for the for more amenities for the class. Like, I mean, we could literally use it for stuff for us, right? It's in or guys. Cream asking, what's the bet? It's not a specific bet. It's a trade. It's a strategy. So conditioning students are studying parallel time and phantom time. So once we figure out what we're trying to look for, right, based on massive amounts of data, we're going to put it to the test. We're going to forward test it with live cash, and it's it's a huge step into the next development for the ARCABULLS trade systems and algorithms. So this is going to be something that we use as a condition base instead of criteria base. So I'm not slowing down. I'm not slowing down in the creation and development of the algorithms, guys. I'm going further and harder. So this is the start of it with the conditioning students. We are in discovery, the R&D, right? But I'm excited, guys, to show you later on what the heck that could be. Panda, I love you, buddy. Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm gonna put it right here for you guys. The chart. There you go. That is XRP, and let's kind of do that GDC play real quick, guys. Let me see where the heck that could be. My goodness. Oh man, CRWV looks like it has an inverse head and shoulders at the top of a trend right now. Hold on, guys. Let's see. So this one is OSCR. Holy crap, we met it all. Nice. Where the heck did we have that play? Yeah, I think it actually might be in the other. Hold on, team. I shall find this. GDC, right? I'm like trying to remember the damn name of this thing. I think this is it. Yeah. Okay. Oh my goodness, guys, come on. Jeez, are you, wait a second. Hold on. Holy crap. This, guys, when things like this happen, I need you to take into consideration that when I say focus, I mean focus. Okay? And I haven't seen this chart since. Right, guys? So oh my goodness, dude. Yeah, it went right into the focus area. Right in here. Let me see. We're gonna find out what's up with it though. Yeah, this is, I can't even be mad at this thing. It didn't bounce where I wanted to bounce though. But it did come, it bounced at liquidity. Man, this here, goodness. This is the liquidity zone too, but it's just not about going there. It's just that you could go there. Okay. All right. Fair enough. This is, it's presenting a challenge here, and I love it. I love it. Just a quick little update here, guys. I don't know if you heard about NVIDIA's $13 billion investment into the AI chips, the GPUs, I think they were. I don't know what they were, but they definitely announced it post-market today. And I'm wondering what the heck else they have in line to push their assets up. But so far, the $6.3 billion deal with CoreWeave, and now the $13 billion purchases going all in on AI chips. Like, oh man, like I'm trying to show you guys how we have the statistical probabilities of an upside move, right? But then also you're starting to see the catalysts roll in, just like I told you about Tesla. This is typically how it happens, but we still have the bounds, right? We still have to make sure that it doesn't re-enter volatility, and then in which case, then we have a condition that was, the condition would be invalidated. Okay, guys. So yeah, why don't we go ahead and film GDC here? I would love to see what this has as far as price, right? Because yeah, I'm already immediately curious. And seeing that seeing some of these candles. This is your dark cloud here, man. Which is also part of a 4-day. We just closed the 4-day time frame. Shit, let me see. We have this confluent top here, and some closing valuations. Okay. Let's see. I'm sorry, guys. I know that I'm just doing this here just for now, just so that I can kind of get an idea real quick before I start the video. Let me see. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. I thought, yeah, this is your new 5-day candle, right? We just got that open at looks like it was around $9.99, $9.95, maybe $10, and it's kind of retraced already with a bounce, by the way, to the 50, almost dead on. Actually, I think it is dead on to the 50% of the prior 5-day bar, which makes me believe that this may actually still have upside to go. Why would it have upside to go? Man, that's your new bi-weekly time frame. Also trying to get that pull. If this thing continues, there is definitely an area in here where this can benefit from huge entry, around 612. Yeah. Okay. And this would lead into an early monthly decompression, which then leads to a higher probability upside. Very, very cool. It's played well. It is played well. It's impressive too, but man. Okay. GDC announced an acquisition of Palace. Oh, what? This includes 7,500 Bitcoin? GDC announced that. Bro. Oh, dude. I remember I was talking to you guys about this thing going to $12 to $14, and then there's also the upper bounds, which are on $20. Jeez, dude. I love you, buddy. You be safe. Yeah, I know, man. It's it's already like 1:30 for you, man. Jeez. You be safe, okay, bro? Call me if anything. I'm around. Oh, damn it, dude. The video. Let me just put that up there, guys. It's I'm not gonna start posting. I'm just gonna let it load. XRP. I'm gonna put bullish before Fed. Okay, and that is that's gonna be the title for the video, guys, on XRP. Bullish before Fed, and it's now uploading. Okay, let's remember that one, Michael, just in case you need to see it, buddy. Also let me know if you want me to text it to you or something, dude. I gotcha. Let's see. Oh my goodness, all these scammers everywhere. Guys, do not fall for any scammers out there, okay? I say it over and over, that's for a reason. Let's see. Thanks, buddy. Good night, really. 10:33, I'm in L. I would have been like, where you at, fool? Let's go. I'm going to bring you in here for the market prep and for the trade. Which, by the way, Panda, are you going to tell them or no? Panda getting worried like, oh, wait. No, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't hint at anything, sir. Panda and I may or may not be together this weekend, guys, and in person, right? And let's see. And the DMs, oh my goodness, I'm trying. And Panda and I may or may not, okay, secrets. Let's do that. I gotcha. In the Fast and the Furious 29. Oh my God. All right, guys, listen, now I know we're lollygagging up in here. Let's get GDC done, son. Okay. Hold on, guys. Panda's going to keep that a secret. Nobody heard anything. We're going to the Matrix with cars. We are. White cars with black trim on them. All right, guys. Let me restart the camera and let's get this thing recorded, filmed, cataloged, and executed. All right. Hold up, team. Hold up. Okay, team, let's go ahead and talk about GDC. Did we meet the targets? Hell yeah. Are we going to continue to the upside? I don't know, but let's go ahead and figure that out in this episode, right? Before we get started, please do me the favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, do everything necessary to get this thing to live long, thrive, and survive. My name is Arca, coming at you at 10:44 p.m. Pacific time on Tuesday, September 16th, Taco Tuesday. Let's go ahead and take a look at the price action here for GDC, guys. We absolutely made some of the top sides that we wanted over the last few days, right? So here's the potentials of the focus zone that we were looking at for a take profit, which happened sometime earlier this last session. Now, while we do have that in, I did expect a potential drop that was a lot shorter than the one that we're expecting now. I believe that there is a reason for that, guys. So what I'm going to do here is take you on to the 5-day time frame, right? As the 5-day time frame actually just opened up a new bar. And as you know, right, the 5-day bar, or any bar really, as soon as you open it, you have a 60 to 70% chance of getting a 30 to 50% prior bar pullback, right? So the prior bar would now be very obviously this prior bar, right? Here you go. The huge Marabazoo 5-day time frame candle. That is just insane, guys. No wicks on top, no wicks on the bottom. At least it's very minute on the top end, and it looks absolutely powerful. Do we continue towards the upside? Well, let's take a look at the dynamics first, right? So this thing was set to make a potential retrace worth of about, where my line is, right? Where the cursor is. That would be the 50% retrace on a 5-day bar, which would be around $6.50. And that exactly did that move, right? Now, I want to say that we highlighted that target, but a little bit lower, right? We highlighted the potentials of around a 619, and that being that we had many other, confluent zones here. That doesn't mean that it's either not done with the downside or it's going to continue capitulating or going up from here. It doesn't mean anything, guys. It just means that the probabilities for this retrace are in line. Now, does it continue towards the upside based on the current trend that it had? Well, that's what we're going to try to find out here, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at the more immediate short-term time frames. I got to remind you guys that also, guys, listen, the moment that you join the Discord, you're probably going to get somebody talking to you about and the person is going to be someone who appears to be like me or just like me. Okay, so I want you to make sure that you can identify this is me here. Okay, guys, that is absolutely my profile here, right? I got the Arca tag. I want you guys to adopt that, right? Make sure that right now I'm streaming live to the team, but when this is not live, it is a negative sign, right? The do not disturb, but of course you can always disturb. You can always reach out to me. There's no disturbance, okay, guys? And more importantly, know this: I do not offer any copy or mirror trades whatsoever, okay, guys? I do not do that. I will never reach out to you first. I will never send you a friend request first either, guys. I do not have the time to even think about something like so insane like that, okay, guys? Please know that for a fact. And also remember, guys, that in the description below, this is your last chance, right? We're going to be closing this link down, whether we meet the last 9 seats or just about 8 seats now for September. There's going to be September 17th at the nighttime, right? For me, Pacific time, that we're going to be canceling that link, and that's going to be your last chance to get the ARCABULLS trading grandfathered membership, the lifetime membership, right, guys? So make sure to get that taken care of, and with that purchase, you're going to receive a premium algorithm, right? One of the auto traders from ARCABULLS Trade Systems. Okay, guys, make sure to send over your proof of purchase to arcabulls@gmail.com. Let's go ahead and stop that shilling and get ourselves back into the price action for GDC. Okay, so let's go down to more granular time frames, right? Let's look at your daily time. Man, oh, we closed the gap here too, man. I know that we still have another little gap down there at 548. It's all good, but that was already a pretty impressive drop, right? Already, I mean, look at that gap closure. We closed this gap too. That 619 macro bottom liquid. This is a liquid zone here, so it's a local liquid zone too, right, guys? I mean, this thing could absolutely continue to lower bounds. What I don't want it to do is actually drop down to $4. But remember that when we close these bars like this, yes, it is a bearish engulfing true red outside bar and on the uptrend, right, guys? This is a very very well deserved bearish engulfing. But I will show you this too. Notice that this bearish engulfing failed. Right here is one at the literally at the top of a trend, just like the way we're observing this one, right? Up, 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 bearish engulfing, and failed, right? It didn't actually continue towards its downside. Now here's another bearish engulfing too that had barely any downside and then continued to chop, making a little bit of a newer high and whatever else. Here's another bearish engulfing that failed. And this bearish engulfing, actually, I don't even know, man. It took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It took many, many days to even get itself to a point of profitability, at least in that strategy. As far as that strategy is concerned, here is another bearish engulfing. To its defense, it is actually on a downside here, so it actually did it. So do we need a downside bearish engulfing where it never shows, credibility? And here's another one too, right? And it kind of failed for the next 2 days until finally the third day. So I got to say that these bearish engulfings that we were observing here on a 1 day time frame haven't really been the biggest gainers, right? They show that there could be points of invalidation. Oh crap, this is another one right over here, right? And this is, yeah, it didn't even work there either. And I am acknowledging here that this one is a true red outside bar, so that's also a potential there. So what I'm thinking here, guys, is that you have a dynamic that plays out roughly anytime you close a bar. So since we closed the daily bar, let's see your post-market close on this. Yeah, it's already doing it. So 725 is where it has on post hours. And here is this, guys. Check it out. 699 is your daily close, which means that you can get a 50% retrace on this on average. Right, guys? So let's go ahead and take a look at that here. Take a look at that, right? And we're going to come right back into this resistance on this gap. Heads up on the target of just about 806. And there, I mean, that's a lot of upside, guys. This is a lot of upside. So if we do get all this upside too, I got to warn you about that, right? This could switch the direction, especially since we're seeing that all these bearish engulfing candle iterations aren't exactly the best and the most credible. Okay, guys, so mind that, okay? There is that probability of that too. So if that is the case and we're moving that far up, then I'm expecting potential upsides in your volatility versus, your volatility profile and momentum. So this was a local upside, but that's a huge scream, right? So we're looking at a potential upside into the 5 minute maybe. So that would be, let's see, 5 minute time frame. Do we have that upside yet? No, it's still screaming. Guys, my goodness. This was a huge retracement on the post market. Wow. Okay, so we would have I guess we would have downside that's worth around 30 minutes. So should we open at around 725, 30-minute downside would be around 29 cents. So that's bringing you down to just about your upper $6 690s, right? So if that's something that we can observe, the current ATR low on this would be current ATR low. Yep, 691. Nice. So 691 from this point. Let's see. 691 would probably bring you to, okay, yeah, your hard target on the 691 would actually be roughly here, guys. It would be roughly, let me show you that target. Oh, it should be right up here somewhere. Come here. 703. Yeah. So it looks like we could use this 703 and, know that it does have a liquidity bottom and it could actually, oh, I see. It could extend to roughly around 684. My goodness, what the heck was that? Hold on, guys. 684 looks like it could be something here. Hold on just a moment. And what the heck was that, right? Hold on, let's close that out. And a few other crazy ass things that are happening over there. Okay, guys, so I think that we can face some type of corrective bounce from that. And should we have that continuation, guys, I can't tell you that it's gonna go up or down. Remember that we still have the Fed interest rate decisions, and it really depends on what they're gonna do with that, guys. Okay, so if we get this bounce, remember that by 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific time, they're already ready to announce the potential cut. I've expressed my opinions already, right? Potential 50 bip rate cut would send price up. I'm not sure if I even believe that. And also, should we get a 25 bip rate cut? Well, that's a potential corrective downside. It's fine. It's just the thing is that we've already pre-priced that, so price action can, react to the downside on something like that. It's okay. I don't think it's going to capitulate. I think that's a very positive signal. So it'll just do a mean reversion, and price would continue towards the general upside. GDC is in a sense, correlated to your broader markets and correlating heavier and heavier. Okay, guys. So for now, here's another thing, right? That this may actually be your rising wedge. So facing downsides may actually do it. I'm not sure if it's going to go all the way down towards its realized take profit, which could be around 672. But so far, I'm seeing a 687-ish, right? Into your 703. All right, guys. So that's just about it for now on that. Okay, guys. So should you have any questions, reach out to me at ARCABULLS@gmail.com, and everything will be cool. But this should be it here. We'll talk to you very, very, very scary Larry soon. Adios, team, and adios. Please take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment, as I cannot suggest for you to buy, sell, or hold any assets whatsoever. Never, 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 never. I need you to do your own due diligence, and everything will be cool. But with that said, team, I wish you well. Very, very good rest of your night or day. And I will catch you at the bell mañana. Adios, team. Fuck yeah! That was for Sebastian. Okay, guys. So, yeah, that's what I'm thinking of, guys. I don't know if this is, I don't know if it's going to continue upward right now, but I am getting the signals for it. I really am. Hourly, man, this actually is getting the signals. That would be a total of 4 hours of upside. As soon as we open this, we get 77 cents to the upside on this, and that'll take you to around your 776. Yeah, it would be around 788, right in here, right? It would be essentially trying to ride itself right into the 804s, but this would pull back the market and then introduce this potential low, 687 to 703. Maybe there's that liquidity grab at 614. Can't say for sure, but that presently is the condition here overall. Okay, team. So just be very, very careful with this. And risk wise, right? So far, yeah, let me go ahead and take this down here. I'll put it in the chat. Here we go. Okay. And now this is, unfortunately, now this becomes a type of resistance. So I'm going to go ahead and color this red. Okay, guys, this would be trajectory upside, right? Get this validation of resistance, pull back. There's a little bit of a gap here in your 4 hour time that can be used to validate your break. Continuation to the upside, fill the gap, use the gap top as a resistance level, maybe even double top, and pretty much make its trajectory towards the towards these targets here. So this is where it gets tricky. 689, 705 potential bounce to the close of the post market with an additional probability of extending ourselves down to the areas of 619, maybe even 660, around there, before this thing finds the liquidity and jumps right back up. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna leave those little tiny targets right here, the little tiny tunes. Okay, guys. And even this one, I guess, and definitely put that there. All right. Good deal. Sebastian, you heard it right, bro. You heard it. It was for you, buddy. It was for you, man. Okay, this down zigzag continuation to the upside. Perfect. Here, guys. I shall put this into the chat. All right, team. Let's do it to it. Here you go, guys. My tears are falling down my face. GDC. What's your average on it? Are you like in big trouble? Guys, I hope not. You don't want to say? This if they announce something positive and better than what we think, this is gonna get invalidated immediately. Oh no. That sucks. So okay, so then the plan here would be to, if we start getting on this upside here, right when you start reaching your 787 to 807, 806 or whatever, this is the moment where we start deleveraging, right? We start to remove from the pool. So that would mean, me personally, I would be releasing around 35% of the position, knowing that it could retrace to a lower bound, right? Even 40%, whatever that is. And that would introduce you to a better cost basis should it return back to the 689, even the 650, or even better, the 616. Which by that time frame you could lever in very short bursts, right? And then finally lever your 616, get the bounce to the upside, thus making it your cost basis a little lower and then a little easier to reach as you retrace the market. We have to be clever losers as well. I'm not even kidding. So let's make sure to observe those probabilities just like that, and then you know, you should be okay. So let's see the assets into tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow's such a big gamble. BTC is pushing right now. Daily bull flag looks like it. Yeah, man. That's what I was just saying earlier, bro. I was saying that there is such a huge amount of continuation to the upside in your cryptocurrency. Let's see. BTC, I'm sorry, Destiny, there's big volume on Tesla calls, 720 strikes. 720 strikes. February 20th, 2026. I said I didn't want to talk about those targets. I had a 684 or something, remember? I was like, I don't even want to mention these targets right now, guys. Or was it 800? I forgot what it was, but it was up there. Huge upside. My goodness. All right. Let me upload that video too. So what's the number on that? What's the open interest on it though? The open interest. Okay. Let me see here. Let's see. Sorry, we can actually do this here. Okay, perfect. GDC. Okay, GDC, I'm going to put here, know the play. Perfect. And, there's big, that's the unusual whales options flow. I see. Is it the blind man? Okay, good, guys. So let's do this here real quick, team. I'm going to ask for your, if you can give me a few minutes here so I can post these videos. They're already loading, so all I have to do is start putting together the, just like my thumbnail and stuff, right? So, oh yeah. The XRP is already done loading too. So give me a few minutes, guys. Let's take a little intermission. Make sure to get some drinks, get yourself some snacks or whatever, and let's continue on our haul. Let's continue making cash. All right, guys. So, yeah, just a few minutes and let's continue, guys, okay? I love you all, and I'm going to leave some tunes. Well, actually, yeah. You know what? We could just do that intro thing. Careful. It's going to come in loud. Super rock. Okay? I love you guys. Let's take a look now.
Walking right by me like it's nothing. Fuck you thinking I saw you feeling me across the room. Now let me have you come here. Can we skip the games and the three? Let me take you to my place. Just leave the talking to me and open up, you'll see that I wanna take you back to my place. Just take a walk with me so everyone can see us. What if I told you that I knew I'd figure it out without a doubt? I say, so get those eyes on me from across the room, or let me have you come in. Can we skip the games and the 3-day text? Oh baby, you have got nothing to fear. Fuck with me, or am I losing it? Trying to make things clear. Neutron! Is she for real? I'm looking at you, walking right by me like it's nothing. Fuck you thinking. Let me take you to my place. Just leave the talking to me and open up, you'll see that I wanna take you back to my place. Just take a walk with me so everyone can see us. Let me take trouble finding my past in places I've known to call home. And even if I could recover, I still wouldn't have a reason to stay here. No, I would keep running from who I am now, desperately looking for someone to heal me. Please make yourself appear from the mist. I know I can see you now, I can't refuse. Please make your way out of the dark now. Make me believe that I still have reason to stay here. I'm lost without you. I'll move every mountain here for you. Let it go, just let it go. I want us to go where we last held on. I'll fall without you, right to the ground beneath the grass I'll lay. My bones will shed the tears I left, leaving the memory we once shared. I'll be the one who says sorry for the life I gave you then. I'll come out the dark now. Make me believe that I still have a reason to stay. I'm lost without you. I'll move every mountain here for you. Let it go, just let it go. I want us to go where we last held on. I'm lost without you. I'll move every mountain here for you. Let it go, just let it go. I want us to go where we last held on.
I think everything is posted now. Let me just double check, guys. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Okay, team. My voice still here? Am I still present? Am I still alive? Okay. Checky, 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 check. 1, 2, check. Ninja, what's up, buddy? Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. Wow. I guess it worked. Man, this was not. Yeah, I wasn't expecting this to happen that fast, but it's happening. Good job. Okay, nice. Let's continue on with the analysis, guys. Seb, did you wait? And guys, did you hear about what Nvidia just announced? They just announced this like crazy ass thing, right? The $13 billion something about the AI chips that they just invested in. They went all in, says Yahoo Finance. And it is quite curious that it's being mentioned now as we are catching the signals for a potential continuation to the upside. So I don't know that the market's going to move like crazy like that overnight, but Nvidia is certainly getting a little bit of a spike right now. It's sitting at 175.30. Look at the little spike that just happened, dude. And I'm wondering if now your futures are also reacting to that. Let me see. Your 5-minute time frame on futures looks like this. It looks like a right-angled broadening wedge. It looks like it could use like a breakout, dude. Yeah, no, that's not bad at all. That is not bad, man. Let me close this out. Okay. So if we are sitting at that 170, it's 175.31 now. I do think that we could be reacting to something. I'm not, guys. It's just the markets also have to agree with this too. I know that Nvidia has a big butt, right, and it can run by itself, but it is there. And just a quick thing, guys. I am still risk on BMNR, and from the entry conditions that we talked about, I still have a position in this, and I do believe that there could be. I mean, if the market supported, right, I do believe that it could have a run into these targets here: 60.07, 62.02, and 63.58. We did reach a target of roughly like 57.02. Towards the close of the market. It was actually 57.01. Yeah, and then we touched it again at $57. So we needed to break above that 57 in order for us to get towards that $59 to $60. But I still believe that it has that potential there, guys. BMNR. Hold on. I want to know where it's at. Oh, this doesn't have a 24 hour thing participation, right? It doesn't look. Overnight is one. Nvidia. Oh, no, sorry. What's 136, buddy? I'm so sorry. Oh, BIDU. You're saying? Sorry. I wasn't paying the closest attention there, brother. GDC. We just talked about this, right? Okay. Hold on. I want to figure out what chart I can use real quick. I believe I can use this one actually. Let's do it. So there's gonna be BIDU. Somebody brought this up recently, right? It's at 136 right now, dude. Like, that's like my take profit target. Well, I mean, it's roughly this, it's right above here. Fucking this whole ass play, dude. I mean, it's got the broadening wedge at the it's beyond it now. Right, so when you go beyond it, I was expecting resistances at 133.42 to 143.14. Center bound would be 138.20, and I think that it had enough upside to maybe even go all the way up there, dude. I saw a huge upside in this when we were analyzing it. So if it is at 136, your potentials. Oh no, Sebastian, you want 136? Like, you want it, right? You're just saying that you want that target because you're risk on this. It feels like it could get it, dead ass, dude. Oh, it is at 136. Okay, all right. So yeah, that kind of upside, guys, would probably. You're not in it. Damn. Destiny, are you in this? What the hell going on over here, man? Damn. Let's see this thing here. Wow. You're not in? Oh, man. Okay, so you're thinking that this is probably ready, Seb, yeah? For some kind of push. Oh, my goodness, dude. No, hell no, dude. We would, what I was saying here is that if it is at that 136, dude, your daily closure on this was at 123.79. It's likely, dude, that this will try to, you know, capitulate, grab that bottom side of around, I want to say 124.82. You know what I mean? But it's got a little bit of space. This is a serious like gamble, dude. You know what I mean? Because if it's going down fast like hell, we would break right below this, right? It would be instant break out of this thing. So I don't know that we'll get below 100 because that's your like wedge, dude. And there is a gigantic amount of support. Dude, we haven't tested the 105. The 105 to, I mean, dude, yeah, it would be right around there, man. If you really want to play the bottom tick, 99.96. 99.96 to just about 105.71. Oh, dude. I can't even see that anymore. 99.96. What did I say? Hold on. 99.96. Well, yeah, it was already there. Okay, cool. Yeah, dude, we just closed the 5-day too. Oh, dude. That's got, let me see. Do we even have that crap in here? Yeah. Oh my goodness, dude. Those signals are ridiculous on this, dude. Let me see. Yeah. I mean, screw it, right? Let's just observe. So your 3-hour, your 4-hour time frame is, oh, dude. These are the macro signals, though. I imagine that these signals are amazing, just like we were observing in the weeklies, 5 days, 3 days, all those. Yeah, like this 4-day that just closed, dude. 50% pullback on this is 116.38. I don't know if we're gonna get the pullback just yet on this, okay, dude. 5-day time frame just opened up his new bar, and look at the gap, dude. That would invalidate actually 50% of your 4-day time frame is 116.87 or whatever that was. It's also the 5-day gap. That would probably invalidate the continuation to the downside, dude. And that's saying that if it retraces, because this is ridiculously strong, dude. And it's throttling towards an upside here. Look at that bi-weekly close, dude. Look at this pivot here. It just started the signal. Like, they just started. Holy crap, bro. Yeah. Damn, dude. What, like 119.56 to roughly around 116.58. That's like probably the only thing it's gonna do. 3-week time frame. Then we see volatility and momentum. Dude, no way. Look at that, man. This is stupid upside. Like really ridiculous upside. 4 weeks would have that same fire off, but that's not the one that closed. 6 weeks would close. 6 week. Dude, everything is firing off signals like that this is what happened back there. I want to know what happened back here. Oh, dude, look at this. Yeah, the last time this happened, the asset went from 175 to just about 285 when this signal fired off, and it fired off from the stochastic momentum at around 50%, dude. We are firing this off with an already upside pivot, right? And we went deeper than the contraction that we went to on that. I mean, by very little, dude. So this could be a comparable move, bro. Like it really could be. So if the signal fired, let me see, when did it get the official upside on this, man? It looks like the official signal was probably done already with an upside here. So let's see. Oh man, I hate it when that happens. Oh my goodness, are you serious, dude? Wow. 6 week time signal fire was Dude, it was already at the top. Yeah, we would need to have run this in a different way. Like the criteria for this would have been better if we did the at entry, like at the entry. So it would have been at January 17th. So the criteria would be moving average and volatility components inside of the 15% of critical contraction. And that's the signal fire. So the signal fire would be as long as we are inside and breaks out, and then if should we touch again, you're critical like this, that'll invalidate it. So if it's this or we grab the upside, whichever comes first, that would be the criteria on this. And let's see what happened with us though. Whoa, dude, did we even go inside? That's now another problem. We didn't even go inside. So I mean, but we could do it as when we touched, so that was fairly close. It's still valid, actually. Man, my goodness. Hold on. Where the hell did we... Dude, how did that just happen? But yeah, there we go. So if that's the case, dude, we fired the signal. Yeah, we fired the signal at the bottom side, just about here at 82.91. And that meant that it got a 100-point move to the upside. So this was, dude, look at that, bro. We're like $83 down there, and this is 120, 123. So it's done, yeah. You know, it's barely done like freaking 30 points or whatever, dude. So if it really is that 30, 40 points that we're getting here, this still has a massive way up. Don't tell me that, dude. Hold on. What's the ATR top on a 6-week? It's 140, but I mean, no way, dude. That was a 100-point move, dude. If this thing later, Tin, I love you, buddy. You be safe, okay? If this really is saying that you could do like a 100-point move on this, I would say that the resistances would be roughly 150, like 156 ish. You know, I mean, in reality, it would be it would be like oh damn, so it would be 140. I think that it could be anywhere between 139-ish. I already have the targets there, dude. So I have the 138.53 center bound right up in here, guys. And then the play is still there, dude. That play is still going. And the resistance level that we're facing right now is the resistance that I spoke of. Take profit, right in here. 50% nailed. Good God, dude. That is massive, dude. And this is not slowing down. I just think that it could pull back the 4-day. But that doesn't mean that we can't pull back like a 3-week or something either, dude. You know? But where are we in the 3-week in comparison to that? Oh my goodness, we're way above that already, dude. I feel like this thing, like your weekly, look at this. Current top on the weekly time frame is 128. This thing is at around 124 already. Like it might as well take it, just like we're seeing at the 136. Oh yeah, the 136 is where it's at. It's here, dude. This thing, yeah. This is very likely your top. Here. I don't expect this thing to go up unless something else happens, unless the rate cuts, unless whatever else. If that's the case, dude, yeah, I think this is going to open up right here, just like it just, dude, 10 freaking 14 points gapped. And then we're going to face some capitulation on this, dude. That could be your 50% retrace of the whole run. And you know what, dude, we did kind of speak on your absolute tops being up there, right? Let's see. If we were going to cut it in, dude, yeah, this area here is really what I'm observing, not as a take profit. The area that I'm observing as your distribution zone here, thus introducing some 50%, right? But you're above a 50% now. and that could mean that you're converting, right, a huge resistance into a support, which is going to allow us to then continue to a massive upside, dude. This feels like it definitely has a 156 in line, dude. Honestly, it would be around a 161, right around these areas here, and that very well could be, dude, your distribution right there. Look at it, 161, 162, right in this area, dude. That's insane. Yeah. This is looking really good, bro. I just don't think that it's going to continue to the upside. Heads up, I expect downside almost immediately. And I hope I'm not wrong. I'm just saying that that's all I'm seeing, because we nailed the target, dude. We got that shit to the top. Very cool. From the entries and everything. Oh my goodness, dude. Let's go. My goodness, dude. Was that for real? This was 23 points, guys. Damn. 23 freaking points. That is disgusting. Baba's going? Baba doing things? What? Okay, let's see. Oh, dude. Baba met it all. Oh, dude, my goodness. It's actually pissing me off, man. Look at this thing. We got it all. Wow. Dude. And it's still moving right now. Where's it at? 166? It's like at the resistance. 165.49 was my target on that, based on many areas of resistance, 166.04 being one of those. It should have done it earlier. Dude, it's been fucking parabolic like crazy for the last 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days, dude. Tomorrow being the 10th, or this session being the 10th. Dude, let me see this on a larger time frame, because if it's at a major resistance, then that also could ring a. What is BIDU? BIDU. What is that? Is that a Chinese company? Is Baba a Chinese company? Do you think that they would rhyme in some way, or is it American? They are. Oh, dude, that's why I'm getting the same feeling here. It probably does want to retrace from somewhere in here. Let me see your weekly time. I need just greater time frame. This is, I'm saying a pullback, like allowing us to enter the market at around like your 148.53s down to that 1 week gap down there somewhere around the 139.96. It would be most awesome to see this thing drop into the space of 129.65 to maybe 120s. So if we can get that, right, if we can get that kind of downside, then that would be an extraordinary situation here. But I got to say, it is breaking out of a gigantic, like what looks like a quarterly bull flag, maybe. Let's see a bi-monthly on this. Yeah, that's your bi-monthly bull flag on that, dude. Stupid upside on that. And, wow. It's just, dude, I am at my take profit target here already, but should this thing continue on that big ass run, dude, psychological targets on a bull flag measured move could take you towards 212. And that's I guess yeah, dude, I guess the hard targets on this would really be there you go. Oh, nice. Yeah, it would actually have a few areas to consider. That's really interesting. Yeah, one of them being 196.08. This would probably have. Where's the other confluent target? This would be heading towards that way, right? Oh, dude, it's just this split. The split of this thing. It is pretty damn strong. There's a lot of confluence in here. So yeah, I guess it would average out roughly into 185.97. So 185.97, your splits at the 50% are absolutely valid. 191.60s, right? 189.95s, right in there, dude. This thing feels like it can go all the way up there, but we are at these resistances here. This is such a thick area of resistance, all the way up to maybe even 169.40. 169.40. Oh, dude. Oh, Destiny saying thanks for the SSRM analysis yesterday. I You glad you got out in time? You said it will retrace. It did retrace. What was SSRM? It was was that the gold or is that the mining? Is that what it was? A few people actually exited plays on my call because of I noticed just downside. Something's wrong on a few of them, you know. And but that's funny because gold is running alongside the indices, right? But I noticed that gold was weak and not the index, just for the immediate short term, and also not for like GDC. There was a weird. It was tough. It was tough to determine the price of all these different assets that are all running, running in confluence. When everything's in concert, it's easy. You know, it's really easy to see things run in concert. But then when you start seeing the independence of their individualities and see what separates them, that guys, I want to teach you how to do that. I want to get you to understand how to make sure to observe that and become better and better and better and more talented traders as you observe. I'm gonna perfect that, or not perfect it. I'm gonna try to perfect it more and more as I go. So as I go, I'll learn new things and I'll continue passing them to you, you know? It ain't no thing. I didn't know thing, Chick Wang. So, yeah, guys, this is making me feel like it's completely, frothland here. It does have that 4-day close, and it's really, really bullish. So at least, I'm looking for at least a pullback into this area here, guys. It's just the same zone that I observed before. And should it actually get it, then damn, that would be outstanding. 146.81 to roughly 144.46, and in these areas here, the liquidity grabs would be in here. I can go ahead and just adjust this just a little bit, or you know what? I'm just gonna make the overall zone that right. There is confluence all over the gaps here, so maybe that could be the case, right, guys? Maybe that could be the case, but I can't really depend on a gap closing strategy. And there's so many different things and different whatever, guys. Guys, the reason why I'm not putting like such a huge emphasis on everything right now is really because I think we shouldn't risk on the market tomorrow unless you're experienced as hell. You know what I mean? But if you do, there is that chance of getting just completely trampled out of the way, and that won't be fun. Typically, the easier trade. Oh, guys, yeah, there's your ES. It's now starting to, yeah. That makes me feel that NVIDIA is starting to go now. I think NVIDIA might start leading this. Let me see. NVIDIA is still up. Yeah, barely up, but it looks like the ES is starting to move pretty nicely. And that's good to hear. Because I think that we're going to start running into the Fed now. So, and that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen all morning, guys. Make sure to realize your profits 15 to 20 minutes prior to your 1 and 3 hour closes, which is 11 a.m. Pacific time, 2 p.m. Eastern. Okay. Yeah. Very nice bump. We're talking about 6,006, all kinds of evil right there. 6,666.25 to now at 6,668. Already a 2-point bump and breaking out on. It's this right angled broadening wedge, Seb. This one right here I was observing earlier. I was saying this thing is on a right angled. A descending right angle broadening wedge, and this could show that upside continuation. It's a bullish buy formation, breakout, inverse head and shoulders, primary formation here, right? This is also your chop area right down here, like this here, right? This is your support. These are your false breakdowns. And yeah, it's a false break. It's a fake out. So it's liquidity grabs for a continuation to the upside. And that's fucking something that happens so damn much all over the market. But good stuff. Let me go ahead and just put this thing right back there. It's looking good. Okay, guys. I think, yeah, Destiny. Heads up on that. Heads up on that play, right? And guys, should you be risk on that? Should you be risk on any of these plays? I gotta really have you be careful because these upsides, while I do think they'll last, like the BM&R play, coming up to your $60 target into maybe close to $64 tomorrow. I'm not sure that it's going to be able to withstand the pressures of the market should we get a 25 bip rate cut. Man, I also can't tell you if this guy announces a 50 bip, which I honestly don't think so, but it's there. The possibility is there, right? Yeah, I was looking at Bull too, and that thing just had, of course, it just had the bounce. It was a huge downside. And also, I didn't really pay much attention to NRGV because the play is the play type of thing. But I did notice that it made that we closed at the 230 again. So if you're starting to see it, guys, then you see it. But this is a huge formation, a very bullish formation too. And that means that you're also facing a buy formation here. So let's pick up the 12-hour time, and here's your textbook bull flag, right, guys? That's a gigantic bull flag here, and it's thrusting towards the upside NRGV, right? So this would be the measured move. I'm going to give you two targets, right? One without the degen on it. This would be NRGV at 277, which you guys already know, the famous 269 target or 271. That's it there. And we could also, just omit that long wick to the upside, the red one, and use this here. And I'm sure that this will probably take us to a more familiar target. Look at that, 269. So we could use, we very well could use some of these targets as the as your short-term take profit. I'm not saying that we're going there, guys. I'm not saying that we're going there like right now. This doesn't move that hard. 17 cents per day is what it really moves. So we just have to take this into consideration. Guy, Sebastian, could you take a look for me, buddy? Where's NRGV now? Is that pushing up into what is it, like your 237s, maybe 6s, 5s, around there? Wow. Let's see, guys. Coming. Let me see Ethereum real quick. I need to see how that's moving. Accumulation is starting, guys, in Ethereum. 230. Okay, so it's at it really, well, it closed at 230, but you are watching live price action, overnight price, because I don't think it has the overnight for the 24-hour book for me, at least. So NRGV, yeah, I don't see it, but it's okay, team. It doesn't matter. Yeah, guys, everything is starting to like kind of try to pop off right now, which I think is going to happen. And I do think that maybe we are going to, guys, if we get the absolute upside and gap ups into the AM, I would not hold a position. I'm going to give you this as just a friend, right? I wouldn't hold a position at all, guys. And in fact, I would risk off just everything. If you're in, obviously, if you have positions that are just ridiculous in your cost basis, then cool. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the ES is starting to make new highs, 668 and a quarter, and now going towards 668 and a half. Dude, let's go. The markets are feeling frothy. And yeah, guys, so I was saying that if you do gap up nasty like that into your upside, that probably gives you an opportunity to literally get rid of your positions and just take your gains, reposition, and because we don't know, guys, we don't know. You're probably gonna hold it against me if I tell you get out of the play, and then the thing continues to the upside in a huge way, right? And that would, you guys would hate that. And then what if it doesn't and you pulled out, right? It doesn't always happen like the way Destiny just did, where I asked her to maybe consider just risk off on SSRM, and she, you know, she saw the downside coming in. It's just I did too. But guys, just be careful, team. Why don't we close up shop for now and get ourselves into bed so we can get enough rest and be sharp for these next days, guys. Yeah. Oh, dude. So, yes, you're talking about Solana. Hell yeah, it looks good, dude. Those are your top three. You know, those are amazing tickers. I was gonna just show you here real quick the Ethereum, but that would be it. Solana, well, you know, your tops right now: Solana, Ethereum, Cardano, even, right? It's kind of up there too. And XRP is up there because of its cap, dude. It's everything. There is new money, buddy. And also, I don't even know if you noticed this, dude, but we're busting up, right? Into your total cap. So this is your crypto total cap, and we're sitting at 4 trillion in valuations. But it's still kind of a light butt, right? It still has like a. I mean, imagine that Nvidia is worth that, and it's the one asset, right? Actually, wouldn't be that bad of an idea to enter now. I wouldn't. Let's see, ADA and Sui yesterday. This is a broader crypto run, everything run, and I think it may continue running into the Fed, so I would probably realize some of these profits early. So, yeah, it's just this is the time where everything's starting to pump. Yeah, guys, look at this thing, man. The ES is already making 668.50, and it's got it looks like a parabolic break right now, guys. I'm just seeing the charts that are directly in front of me, right, like this. Check this out. Where's my damn mouse? Here we go. And look at that thing. This is presently what's happening here with the ES. So looking pretty damn magical there, guys. Yeah, Dogecoin. Oh, okay. Yeah, but you know what? Sui's a good one, dude. Sui really is a good one. You know? Yeah. The thing is that I would, if you want to hold positions right now, guys, I wouldn't have you hold any positions that are that are long term. This would just be for the trade. Your volatility run to the upside, pull it out, you know, and then just this is not a time to pick out any of those. This is not a time to pick out any of those long term positions. Okay, guys. In fact, your ES is already reaching its potential 50%. So I want you to observe your time frames just like this. Your Doge is on leverage. Yeah, guys, those I would try to widen your liquidation level by adding more to the position at a really low leverage rate. So say, for example, you have a $500 position. I would add a $100 to the position at maybe a 2x or something, or maybe even a 3x. So then if I have high numbers on X's, I want to try to diminish that as much as possible, because the more you diminish that, or the more cash availability there is, the wider the liquidity level, the liquidation level could be. You want it to be max wideness. You really want to make sure to have enough cash in there to lever at those big. Where's it at now? 23 cents. Damn, dude, that thing went up. Wasn't it just at 14 or 10 or some crap like that? I haven't. Damn. You have it at 21 cents? You guys are crazy. Wait, Destiny, is Michelle your friend? Is she the one you introduced me to? Or that was the Tesla girl? The Queen of Tesla, I think it was her name, right? Very cool. I'm almost sure that is it. It was Jenny? Okay. It's just there were 3 girls, so I didn't know who the other one was. I don't think I ever met the other 2. But all good. All good in the hood. Where's it out right now? Let me see. I think that if it is that you're sitting at 2021. Actually, damn. 23. Let me see. Your liquidate. Yeah, I actually do think it's pretty damn good. Actually, actually, I do. Let me see your liquidation level. That's 23.33. It is fairly close, I will say, because this thing, if it does want to reach downsides, it could go probably to 23.9. You know what I mean? So you're really close. But in that case, I would tell you, because the chart's kind of obvious. The lows of 25.97. If you start breaking below that, remove risk, because if you remove like 40% or 50% of the position, then your cost basis your liquidation level will be even better. It will go even lower, because now you have more cash availability. So when you open up a position, make sure that you have a lot of cash availability and don't use all of the cash. And that's how you can adjust, or you can attenuate your liquidation levels. It's with the cash availability against the risk on factor. Look at that thing, man. It's going to 669.25. Let's go. Wow. Everything pumping. Let's see. Tesla Green and Miss. You're talking about Microsoft, you mean? They are. Let's see. They are in Texas. Oh, Queen of Tesla and Mindy. Gotcha. They're in Texas. Yeah, too late for them. I gotcha. So they still watch it. Oh, God, that's cool. Hey, Michelle, I can only add to the position right now to adjust the leverage or to extend the liquidation price. Yeah, that's what I was telling you. Like if I had a $500 position, I would add 100, maybe even 150, and then do it at a low leverage, like low leverage, 1x or 2x. That can really bring it down. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? But guys, let's get the hell out of here. Let's do our thing. Oh, hey, gal. Come up. Yeah, let's see. Yeah. Handle it like that. And please be careful, right? It's always how much leverage you have versus versus your available cash. That's how they get you. That's how they get people. And then that thing will liquidate all higher than where it's said. Says liquidation level 26.5, but I got liquidated at 27.3. Yay! Oh, nice. Yeah, SSRM could be coming into a support, right? I charted it yesterday, and we got I don't know if you guys went short, but if you did, that was a nice gainer, But it's still going. It's just a pullback. All your precious metals have been running like steady for how long? My God, it's been weeks and weeks, and it's confluent to the market, and I don't expect it to change that correlation. I expect it to run together. It's such a cool thing that's happening. There's a whole shift in the market, guys. The entire market is shifting, and the last time I saw this happen was in 2021. It feels like it again. Be careful, guys. Be careful out there, okay? Keep your eyes on the I'd like to confirm class schedule. We have no class this week. Yes. We're risk off the classes for this weekend, as I will be out of town. So we have no class the weekend. Let's see. Are we skipping the whole week? No, we don't have to. We can just the hierarchy can change, and that'll be cool. You know what I mean? That's cool. Another gold mine. Nice, Gal. Are you already in it? Damn, it had a little bit of a pullback. I don't think maybe be careful on that because there could. It's a 50-50 with whatever the damn Fed says. I don't even know what he's gonna say. But be careful, guys. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's get some rest, and be back at it early in the AM. Lioness, Jelly Bean, Silly Bean. Yeah, let's resume into the only one that I don't think is gonna be able to resume correctly would probably be conditioning, but we can still do it. Even them, right? So yeah. All right, Gal, kill it. You make sure to make wise choices. Don't over leverage. You know your thing. All right, guys. So yeah, team. NVIDIA's moving now. Let's go, man. Hell yes. The catalysts are finally doing it for us, man. So yeah, it is. Let's go. Nice. All right, team. Bendito Dios. Déjeme descansar. All right, team. Adios, everybody. Yeah, dude, DM me. I'm here. I'm chilling. I'm going to eat something. I'm just going to be here, and then I'm just going to post up. Night, Michelle. Night, Mama. You take care. I still got a few people in here. Stock Chicks, I hope that I am able to join your club soon. I'll tell you about it later on DM. All right, guys. You take care, all right, team? Be well, be safe, and we'll speak to you in the mañana. You're welcome, brother. No problem at all. Leo, I love you, buddy. Queenie Mama, I just saw you come in. You have a good night. Be safe, okay? I love you, team. Be safe, everyone. Thank you so much for your help and assistance, and thank you so much for always being there for me. I love it. Yeah. We've been going at it since, like, I don't know, 8:50 or something like that. Dang it. Yeah. Yeah, it's about 2 hours and 30 minutes long so far, I guess. 12, 9, yeah, I guess it was a little later than that. Nice. What's my prediction? Oh my God. I need to go. Potential upside continuation into the open of the market. Get out 15 to 20 minutes prior to the 1 and 3 hour closures, which is 11 a.m. Pacific. Any positions you have, get out. Right? I don't know what the Fed is going to say. 25 bips, we drop. 50 bips, we probably rally, which might be happening, but I don't know. All right, guys. We'll continue pricing upward. That'd be sick. My voice is literally gone. Fuck. Take care, everybody. Thank you, Lioness. Be safe, team. We'll talk soon. We'll reconvene in the AM. All right, guys. Later, team. I love you, everybody. Take care.